Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Anna. Welcome back to Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 3, Partners in Crime. Then we're going to start off with Brittany and Ray. Brittany is laying in the bed, and Ray looked like he getting dressed. And Brittany like, you want me to make you breakfast? And he like, oh, no, I'm about to go to work. And she like, work? I didn't know you had to work today. And he like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give me some overtime. Mind you, he's not dressed like he's going to work. And she like, okay, well, let me just pack you a lunch for you to go to work. When he leaves, Brittany calls his cousin, and she like, girl, he talking about he want to work, but he ain't have on no work clothes, and he didn't take his work clothes with him. So then they flip to Ray in the car. Ray is on his way to Brittany's parents' house. So he's basically there to ask for their blessing for him to marry Brittany. And surprisingly, the mama said yeah, and the daddy said no. And I'm just like, since when? On mama behalf and on Brittany behalf, because y'all remember last season, Brittany used to do the most when it came to Ray. Like, she the type to check phones, pop up to people's house uninvited, like all of that. So for her not to really do the most when he said he was going to work but he didn't have on no work clothes, it's just, I'm not buying it. I'm also not buying that mama is all of a sudden now cool with them being together, and now daddy done changed his mind. I'm just like, so it was cool when they was just shacking up, dad, but now that he's saying that he want to marry her, then you don't want them to be together. This man said he got a steady job, and he looked like he's on the right path and he's trying to do the right thing, which makes me believe that this storyline is bullshit and they need the extra check so he can pay off that restitution. I ain't mad at y'all. Get out how you live. Moving on. Dante and Lindsey. So Dante is on his way he's actually made it to Mississippi, and he's there to see Lindsey. He pull up to Blaine's house, and he like, who crib's this? And she like, might as well get this over with. So they go inside, and she like, this is Blaine, this is Dante. And they sit down and talk. I don't know what Blaine had going on. Like, what was this some type of scare tactic? Like, was you trying to scare Dante? Because he bringing up all of Lindsey's past and talking about, oh yeah, she was a queen pin. Because Dante asked, how did they know each other? And Lindsey said, well, he used to sell drugs for me. He like, oh, so she a queen pin, huh? And then Blaine just got to running it. Like, yeah, she know how to defend herself, and she ain't nobody to be fucked with. Then Dante said, I just thought you drew on the table. And Blaine laughed like, that's light work. That's a Tuesday morning for Lindsey. That wasn't shit. So Dante sitting there like, okay, yeah, you done got yourself into a pickle, and now you like, I don't know what I done did. Like, yeah, but you like crazy white girls, so it is what it is. But I don't like how the friends on this show is now all of a sudden worried about the kids. Like, y'all should have been worried about them children. Because Blaine brings up, like, are you willing to relocate down here for her? And Dante is like, well, I got a lot of stuff going on back where I live at, and looks to me around here in the Mississippi, it ain't a whole lot of folks that look like me down here, so I'm not really sure about that. Then Blaine talking about, well, Miley Grace, she needs to reconnect with her child, and I agree with that. However, shut up, because y'all weren't thinking about them children when y'all was out here doing what y'all was doing for years. And clearly she still ain't thinking about Miley Grace, because she just got out of jail, and that girl about big as hell now. So miss me with the what about the children? Like, you can kiss my ass with that. And then Dante, because I like you, I just feel like I don't know if you need therapy I don't know what needs to happen, but these women that you choose to be with that's basically fetishizing you or after your money, like, it ain't no good for you, and you will be a fool to go down to Mississippi in the South where they have deep fried racism. And I'm sure she lives in a town that ain't got a lot of black people. Why would you do that? Why? Because Deontay, you black. And what I mean by that is, like, I can tell you grew up, like, probably in the hood. So you not, no, I don't want to get into that. But what I'm saying is, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe. Please don't. Not for no damn Lindsey. What else did they talk about? Nothing much after that. Blaine was like, send me the address and, let me know where y'all gonna be at, because I need to know. And I'm just like, you doing a whole lot right now, Blaine. Like, Lindsey can take care of herself, and Deontay is harmless. So I don't know how I feel about this. And then secondly, where's the scandal? Like, there's always a catch with life after lockup. What are we doing with this? Everybody got some, like, bullshit going on. And of course, this is, I feel like, a bullshit relationship between Deontay and Lindsey, but so far it's going smooth. And I'm trying to figure out where they're going with this. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get these fools out the way with. Puppy, Amber, and Eric. So Eric never came back to the recommitment ceremony. He left, and I guess Puppy spent the night in the room with Amber and Queen. And, well, I don't know where she slept. I don't think they even specified where she slept. But, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, he never came back. He didn't call and check on her. And he talking about he felt attacked. And I'm just like, ain't nobody attack you. We just trying to figure out what's to you. Now that we found out we married, we're really trying to figure out what's to you and what your intentions are with Puppy. And y'all know, absolutely nothing. So, Queen and Amber have to get back home. They on a pass from their parole officers. So, when they got a certain amount of time to be out of town and then get back. And if they don't, they're going to violate their parole. So, Amber like, so what you about to do? Because we about to go. And Queen saying, we not going back to jail for your ass. So what you about to do? So she's like, I'm going to just wait and see what happens. And then Amber tells her, well, just let me know if he show up. If he don't, then I'm going to have my mama circle back and come pick you up. I'm like, girl, they love you. Because I wasn't clear on where they were going back to. But for her to send her mama to come pick you up, that's love. But of course, they always in jail together. So Puppy's mom feels like Puppy is kind of her daughter at the same time. So Eric eventually comes back, and we knew he was coming back because he left his clothes there at the hotel. This fool say that he was at the casino all night, and he just had this I don't give a fuck attitude about, how Puppy felt about him leaving. And then he told her hair looks cute, and she acted like a little puppy, like she always does. Oh, I'm mad at you right now. I don't like you right now. And I'm just like, we too old for these shenanigans at this point. Like, let this man go. Let this married man alone. He's not going to leave his wife, Puppy. Like, let it go and let him go. Because that's all that happened. They end up kissing, and I guess they drove back home together. Child, y'all can miss me with this shit too. I don't know why we're looking at this toxicity, but it is what it is. Chaz and Branwyn. So Branwyn's friends decorated, I believe it was a cabin that Chaz and Branwyn had got for Chaz's birthday weekend. He was flying out to see her. And his flight ended up being delayed about 6 hours. More than 6 hours. So while his flight is being delayed, Branwyn is doing her homework, and he's basically complaining on the phone to her about, he really want to be with her, basically thirsty for the puss, and that's all he worried about. I haven't seen my wife in such and such a long, and I just want to get one night alone with my wife. Is that so much to ask for? He said the sex gods, said F me, and I'm just like, you need to calm down. You need to calm all the way down. It's not that serious. And then when she get off the phone with him, Tara goes, he sounds like a little bitch. And I just don't like that. Like, you just letting your friends go in on this man consistently, and you don't correct it. And she was like, yeah, he's a little upset right now. Like, Branwyn don't give a shit. And I'm just like, Chaz, if you rewatch this show and you still decide that you want to be with her, you's a fool. So Chaz finally gets there, and they've decorated the apartment for him, and they bought him a cake. So he blew out his candles, and then they immediately put him on the grill. Tara started crying, talking about, I just think she should think about what she's leaving behind. Like, there's so many people that's gonna miss her, and the past is her past, and this is now. And what about her daughter? And I'm just like, y'all are these kids. Like, come on. She ain't been more worried about that girl, because that girl is about 20 years old now. So she ain't been thinking about that baby. And I'm not saying that she shouldn't think about her now, but like, stop using that as the reason as to why y'all think she should stay. And Chaz is basically looking at them like, well, I feel like she needs to get out of this environment, and we've been planning this for years. So it's just like, I don't understand what Branwyn is gonna do and what she even planned on doing, because she don't like this man, and she halfway don't even want to go back there with him. That's why she's having this tug and pull with her friends. Like, did you put your friends up to that? Did you tell them to tell him that, oh, we don't want her to go? Because it's the second time that your friends was like, you could just stay here. And it's just like, no, because y'all look like y'all probably on the same bullshit. No, she probably do need to go. But I don't think she need to go where she's going to be unhappy and uncomfortable and having panic attacks, because this man is very much wants to bang her out probably every night. And the thought of that makes her sick. Like, her body language when she talks to him is just so fake and forced to me. It's just like, girl, is this what you really want? Because the tight neck, the tight neck don't give, I like him and I want to sleep with him. She keep telling us that she wants to sleep with him, but she's really trying to rev herself up to actually sleep with him, because she know eventually he gonna be like, listen, now is we doing this or not? Yeah, because that's what he been waiting on all this time. Little horny ass, like, boy, go rub one out and have a seat. You could wait some more. If she wanted, I'm sorry, like, I just don't understand. If she wanted to give it to you, she'd have gave it to you. We know when we want to give, women know when we want to give somebody some. Like, I ain't gonna go into it. I'm gonna move on. Taylor and Chance. Bobby overdosed. Bobby relapsed and then overdosed. Because when she was found, she was purple and blue in the face and she wouldn't wake up. So Taylor and Chance, first of all, Taylor tried to go visit Bobby, but there's no visitation at the moment. So she dropped off some clothes and told them to tell her that she loved her. And then she left. Came back, Chances on the porch already being controlled. It'd be the little stuff. And it's like, I have a question for all the men on reality TV. Do you think we're all stupid? Do you think we all don't see you and can't see you for who you really are? Because we see you and we been saw you. He like, what, what took you so long? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Because it's abusive. It's small. It might not seem like nothing, but it's something. So she like, yeah, I just don't understand why she did this. Like, I just don't get it. I want to know why. And Chance is like, I want to know why too. And I'm just like, are y'all kidding me right now? Like, I wanted to come through the TV and kick both of them in. I wanted to come through the TV. Because I don't know what you can see on here. But I wanted to come through the TV. Because y'all really gonna sit up here and act like y'all don't know why she ended up getting back on drugs. Y'all put her in a unfinished, probably cold ass garage on a nasty ass couch. I don't know if it's outlets. Well, it might be out. It got to be outlets in there. That's neither here nor there. Y'all don't understand why she relapsed. Because Taylor, I'm sure that you had a conversation with her and told her that you would never abandon her and never put her out. And for you to let that man come into your house and basically tell her that she's going to the garage, because I don't think that was ever agreed upon. Nobody ever said, yeah, that's cool. That's what we doing. She's like, I mean, I'll look at it, but I'm not sure. And I'm sure both of y'all, after the cameras were gone, told her that that's what the move finna be. Period. So stop acting like y'all don't understand how she got back on drugs. Like, are you kidding me? Now, I don't want to put the whole fault on her because Bobby is a grown woman. However, you damn near put her in a situation to feel like she needed to use. And I don't usually blame people for others getting back on drugs, but that was foul. You chose that man over her and the safety of your children. And then the little stuff that he was saying, like when he first got on the screen, he like, yeah, if I wasn't here, to keep her alive, I don't know what would have happened. It was like, boy, this is not about you. And stop trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho, because you're not. We see you. Stuff like that lets me know that you ain't shit. And you're an abuser. I feel like, this is my opinion, I feel like you're an abuser, Chance. And I don't know who you're trying to do something to. But you're happy that Bobby got out the house, because he said something about, oh yeah, that night I just couldn't help but think about how Taylor, may have lost her sister forever. Yeah, I bet you did think about that. You finally got Bobby out the house. This is exactly what you wanted, because you don't look sorry. You look sorry, but you don't look apologetic. You don't look like you really feel bad. Because then y'all tried to flip it on Bobby. Well, I could have went back to jail for even being around it. Like, who gives a shit? That's probably where your ass needs to be. Talking about he used to do meth, heroin, cocaine. Like, why do you have this man around your children? Your sister is one thing, but she loved them girls. This man, if you don't see that he trying to set up the underlay for the overplay, you's a goddamn fool. Taylor, this is a mess. For y'all to sit up on this screen and act like y'all don't know what happened. Taylor talking about, I just didn't see the signs. She seemed fine to me. Are you kidding me? Somebody that you shared a womb with, you talking about you didn't know she was depressed after you brought that man in the house, but you said out of your own mouth that she had been isolated ever since he got there, ain't been out her room, ain't been talking. Stop playing with me. For real. And I'm already offended with you anyway, because Auntie told us that you call her you people. I'm offended. You lucky I can't say what I want to say on here. But you need to get your shit together for your children. Let me tell you something. I've been with an abuser before. And at first it starts with the, you know, the nice, nasty jokes that's kind of mean, but said playfully. And then he's going to start play fighting you. And then he's going to all haul out and hit you. And then after that, you in it. But you in it with your children. Because then after that, he's going to hit you. And then y'all probably going to have sex. And he's going to tell you he's not going to do it again. And then the cycle is just going to continue. I wish you would open your eyes, Taylor, because this is a dangerous situation. And now that Bobby is out of the house, mind your children. That's all I'm saying. Mind your children. You need to be seeing how they're behaving in the time going forward since Bobby is gone. And it don't look like she's going to be coming back, and she can't even have visitors. She ain't coming back no time soon. So you need to be watching your children. It's a whole mess. Moving on. I didn't want to talk about Britney and Marcelino because I don't really care. But apparently, Marcelino was messaging, what is her name? I can't remember the lady name that they had a threesome with. But he apparently messaged her and was like, I'm pretty offended that you ain't hit me up for some more dick after I put it down. And then she gonna say something, oh, you know, I'm sorry, you know, it was good, but I've been having stuff going on with my family. He was like, you know, I mean, that's nothing the little dick wouldn't have solved. I could have helped you out with that. And I'm just like, y'all playing. Y'all playing, because Brittany ain't even react how I feel like she should have reacted. You gonna go and have drinks after you get this information. Girl, goodbye and good night. I'm not buying it. I'm not featuring it. Y'all playing with me, because Marcelino is just acting. Well, let me not say that, because I didn't watch previous season. I didn't watch their season when she had just got out of jail. I did not watch that. And I heard he was a mess. However, since we've been seeing them for the past couple of years, he ain't been really acting like that. And now all of a sudden, I just don't buy it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The acting is horrible. If this is going on and y'all like Brittany, I'm so sorry, but it's giving fake. I don't know what else to tell you. I think I covered everyone though, but that Taylor and Chance had me hot. Do you understand? Because I see it and she don't see it. And everybody is now coming forward and saying they seen it. We all seen it. Get that man out your house, please. If everybody is coming to the same conclusion, please, 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 Taylor, get your head out of the clouds, Miss Ma'am. But that was Love After Lockup. I will see you all next week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this mess of an episode. Tell me who annoyed you the worst, or what was your favorite moment on this episode. It really didn't give a whole, oh, I am missing somebody. I'm sorry. I'm closing out the scene. Did I even make notes on them? Oh my God. Destiny, Sean, and Sarah. They show Destiny. She's going baby shopping with one of her goofy friends. Talking about Sean needs to give me the money that he owes me, because he said he was going to buy me a $10,000 ring and I never got it. And I'm just like, ma'am, that would not hold up in court. Like, the only way you'll get that money is if you manipulate him into giving you that money. But I have to go back and retract what I said. That might not be Sean's baby, because she told us that she broke up with Sean. She ended up getting with Jason. They were together for a while. Then she went to jail for a couple of months, and she just got out. That's Jason's baby. So why do you think this man owe you some money? Especially if this is not his baby. If you don't get out of here, then she's talking about crashing the wedding. Let me flip to Sean and Sarah. Sean and Sarah are writing their vows, and she like, is there anything else you need to tell me before we get into this? And I'm just like, the fact that you got to keep asking this man, is there anything else you need to tell me before we go out down the aisle? Then you don't need to be with him. But he like, yeah, Destiny called me. And she like, called you for what? How did she even get your number? And he like, I don't know how she got my number, but she talking about some money. And she like, the only reason she called me for some money is because she knows she can get some money from you. And he like, well, I just hung up on her. And she like, so are you sure she's not getting out before our wedding? Because if she does, it's going to be a problem. You still lying by omission and not telling her. You should have just told her she's already out. You should know Destiny. Like, what is wrong with Sean? You should know Destiny by now, and how crazy she is, and how she don't give a up. Why would you not tell her that there's a possibility that she might show up? I told you last week, you don't need to be worried about Kelly. Kelly might sit up. Kelly gonna sit in the audience, and she gonna have all kind of toe up kind of faces, but she ain't gonna, I don't think she would get bucked like that. However, Destiny don't care about none of that. They were showing flashbacks of Destiny punching Sean for having the audacity to get his car towed. She's talking about, I paid half of that. Girl, with what? What money did you have to pay half on a car? Like, Destiny, stop playing. Stop playing with us. But she gonna crash the wedding. She absolutely is, and it's gonna be a mess. And Sarah already said, if she crashed my wedding, it ain't gonna be a good day. It's like, both of y'all pregnant, y'all can't be in there fighting. This is gonna be a ghetto hot mess, and I can't wait to see it. And let me tell you something. The way Kelly is probably gonna sit up and cackle if Destiny show up to this wedding and her and Sarah get the tussling, child. Oh, Kelly is just gonna have a grand old time. She's gonna be like, this is a shit show. Like, this is great. Cause she love laughing at Sean. I love laughing at Sean because he's an idiot and he's a deadbeat. He needs to get his shit together as well. Child, this is a hot, flaming mess. I think that's it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I tried to end the whole video early because I'm not going to edit it out. But yeah, please come back next week so we can continue to talk about this foolishness of love after lockup. And I'll see y'all later.